Hey everybody, this is Sean. I'm at McAuliffe's Ace Hardware, Marysville, Ohio. We want to do a quick video today on just a kind of an overview demo of the new Husqvarna 540i XP. This is their newest, best battery saw. We want to compare it with the Milwaukee M18 fuel saw and also the Stihl MSA 220. A lot of people are familiar with these two models. Maybe not as much with the Husqvarna, at least in our area. We got to kind of show you the overview of it and why you should really be looking for the Husqvarna when you're shopping. First, let's look at the Milwaukee. This one is by far the cheapest of the three. So price-wise, if you're looking at price, you know, Milwaukee's a way to go. One thing Milwaukee has on these two brands is they have a lot of other tools that run this same battery. So if that's a consideration, if you have a lot of other Milwaukee tools, that's another reason to look at this guy. What I don't like about it is just kind of the general layout of it. If you look at it, it's not, it's a little kind of bulky, it's heavy, it's not real comfortable when you're using it. I think it's just kind of a little, like I said, wide, kind of bulky. The layout's not great if you compare it to the other two. When you come to the Stihl, it looks more like a chainsaw, what you're used to seeing a chainsaw look like. It's set up, you know, really about like their MS211 gas-powered saw. Very similar. It's a little lighter weight. It feels like it's more slender. Feels better in your hand. Just feels like what a chainsaw is supposed to feel like. Likewise with the Husqvarna, it's very similar design to the Stihl in that it's a little more narrow. It feels good. It's really balanced nicely with the battery in it. It feels almost like a little longer, like the handle's a little more intuitive in the back, so I do like that. If you look at the three batteries, the thing to look for on these lithium-ion batteries is the watt hours. Okay, so this is a 9.0 amp hour battery. It's 18 volts, 162 watt hours. That's the number you want to look for. So Milwaukee's 162. The Stihl is a big battery. This is a 281 watt hour, that battery. That's a big battery. And then with the Husqvarna, we've got the BLI 200X in it right now. That is a 187 watt hour battery, so kind of right in between. So all similar. All these are new saws, all have sharp chains. Okay. Alright, now that we've seen the saws cut, we just want to give you a kind of a close-up view of a couple of the features on the Husqvarna 540i XP. First off, starting off with the battery here. This is set up the battery and the charger here, the QC500, it's the charger that comes with it, and this is the 200X. It's a little confusing on Husqvarna's website as to the voltage of the battery. One part of the website says 40 volt, the other says 36 volts. We just want to show you this is a 36 volt system, 36 volt here, 5.2 amp hours. So just so you know, that's what you're getting with the saw. It does have a power readout here on the front of the battery, which is nice. Also, when you put the battery in the saw, snaps in there, the saw itself has a readout up top here. So if you just turn it on here, power button, oops, turn it on there, that's going to tell you the whole time you're using it how much charge you have left. So as you're cutting and you're looking at the top of the saw, you always know how much juice you have left, which is nice. Also, one thing to watch here, there's an eco mode button here. If you turn the eco mode, that will limit the power a little bit. So if you're just cutting some small branches or something, you can turn that mode on and just conserve some energy so you don't waste the battery. Back at the handle here, if there's one thing I maybe don't like real well about this saw, the handle's a little different here. You have to slide the top of that interlock switch forward and down and then pull the trigger to spin the chain. So instead of just putting your hand on it, there's a lock, you got to slide it forward. So just, you know, as long as you know it, it just takes a little getting used to. It's not too bad, but if I had to critique it one bit, that's probably the thing I would. And then if you just look at the side of the saw here, it is a magnesium cover, just like their XP gas chainsaws, which is nice. It's captured bar nut, so you can't lose the bar nut. This is the tensioning screw right on the side, very handy to get to that. And if you look at the chain, bar and chain setup, as battery powered saws go, a lot of the saws have 1/4 inch pitch change, which are very small teeth. This has a 325 pitch, 16-inch bar. It's got a full cutting tooth on it. So again, just like we said when we were cutting on the log, it will mimic a gas saw and do every bit of what a gas saw can do cutting wise. So that's the 540i XP. Again, if you'd like to purchase it, it is available on our website, and the link is in the comments.